Hey guys, it's Troy again, and it is pen mail day once again, only this time it's pen mail vintage style. So I wanted to share with you two arrivals that just showed up today. I just opened up the mail. No, I'm not doing a full unboxing because there were two separate packages and I just didn't feel like setting up the camera and doing it that way once again. Besides that, I've got another, full-size box coming. So I may do one of those unboxing videos coming up. But from time to time, I look on eBay and I do look for wins, as I call them. A win on eBay. I like vintage pens. I like new pens. It's not just the new stuff that really turns me on. It's the appreciation for some of the older pens that have been around for a while, especially if they're in really good condition, and some of the history that went into some of the pens that came before us, not to mention the quality that went into some of those. So when you think of some quality names of vintage pens, especially perhaps some American manufacturers, two names come to mind: Parker and Sheaffer, right? Yeah, I've got some Parkers and some Sheaffers, and I ordered two more. One Parker, one Sheaffer. So I wanted to share those here with you. Let's go with Parker first. Parker 95. I've got a Parker 95 in Laque Thulya. Sounds a little odd, but it comes in a box like this, with a little Parker logo on it, a hard shell, and inside it's got the pen. And it's a rubberized set that when you pull the pen out and it pops up, so it's kind of neat. So you can set up to 3 pens in there. But now, like I said, I just got these in the mail, just opened them up just a few minutes ago. So it's not like I've had time to ink them up and try them out. I can tell you this one right here is in immaculate condition. Look at that. That wood swirl pattern that's on this thing. It's gorgeous. It's brown. It's got the Parker arrow for the clip. It's a genuine Parker, and I may do a full review on this, and if I do a full review on this, I'll give you more history about it, because I've got a bunch of printouts of the history of this particular pen. It's a slender pen. I'm not really into slender pens, but I figured, for the history and the quality that I know was going to come with it, with a slip cap like that, I figured I would go ahead and go ahead and get it. So here is what you got. Yeah, you can hear my phones going off in the background and my email coming in because I'm sitting here at my desk because I just got the mail. So pulling it apart, I can tell that this pen has been gently used, and I can tell that it has been used, because that is a Parker converter, and there's just a little bit of ink stain there, so I can tell that this one has been used before, but it was kept in immaculate shape. So the pictures did do it justice online. So I've got that beautiful Parker, and I'm going to look forward to inking that thing up and testing it and playing with it and see how well it writes. Okay, now the other one I got, let's see, I got this one. Now, I didn't know it was from Peyton Street Pens. I've had their website bookmarked, and I was looking on their site just the other day for some information, and I ran across this particular pen, the Sheaffer Imperial 2 Deluxe, that I had found on eBay. Not on their website, but on eBay. So I ordered it, and then when it said that I had sent a PayPal payment to Peyton Street Pens, I said, wait a minute, that's not. I didn't recognize any of the sellers' names, but they put this pen in its own little box with their logo on it, and it's got a magnetic closure to it, even though it's a nice little blue cardboard box. Now this, believe it or not, they were selling new, unused, old stock Sheaffer Imperial 2s. That's got the touchdown filling mechanism. So we're talking pens that are still new in plastic. I don't know if this plastic is something that they had put on it or originally came this way, but it's still got the little logo or sticker on it for its designation, and it's kind of faded. But we're talking, this is probably from the 1950s, maybe into the 60s, I'm not sure. I would date it though into the 50s because it's got the touchdown filling system on it, and you can see that that's totally faded out though. That's gone. But this pen, I pulled it apart. It obviously had never been used. I mean, it is immaculate. It is just what it said, that it was new old stock. And not only that, here I'll do this so you can see, you know, its nib. I don't know if it's a Triumph nib or what, but it looks like a Triumph style nib at least. And let's go ahead and look at the touchdown filling system. You pull this back and listen. You hear that? All these years sitting there unused, it still seems to have a good sack in it. So I'll fill this one up. I do like, I've got a Sheaffer snorkel, and this is the same concept as the snorkel operates on, where you pull and when you push in, you're creating pressure, air pressure that squeezes a bag or a sack, and instead of using a lever, and then you let go, and supposedly you leave it there, it'll suck ink in. They even included some filling instructions, which is basically just a photocopy of the original ones that came with it. So that's fine. I don't mind a photocopy of it. I just thought that was kind of neat to see what would have originally perhaps come with one of these pens. So today is Pen Mail Day. These are my 2 new additions, and I do appreciate greatly some vintage pens, especially ones that come in this kind of condition. So if you're asking how much these pens were, let's just say that they were within, I'm looking at the invoices right here, they're within 5 cents of each other, and let's say just all total, including shipping, because I do believe shipping was free on them both. Yes, it was. So including shipping, $99.95 for both of these. But I think they're really good additions to the family, because you're just not going to find a touchdown usually that's going to be that inexpensive, especially new old stock, and the absolute pristine condition of this Parker. And man, it's just a gorgeous pen right there, isn't it? It's beautiful. So anyway, that's my pen mail for today. Just thought I'd share it with you. Eventually I'll share with them some more if I end up doing some reviews. For those of you who like vintage pens and maybe looking to add to your collection something older, something quality, and something you would like to cherish and maybe hand down to future generations and own a piece of history.